question: are you better? Better. Answer: promise and lie, free will, and threat. So, here in California, today it is October 20th, 2020. And, as always, what is real and what is lies? Why do I stream? The quick is simply a dream. Everyone on the same team. Long is far from quick, and time is a constant. It never ends, only changes. So I stream. Change. And that takes a while. My name is Joseph Earl Walker III. I am a dreaming. That's a snap from my Facebook page. Proof. Proof. You know what proof is. Or what proof was once upon a time. How can one search, learn, and experience the new when one is told what to believe aloud? God is a dream of everlasting potential. Love. I am with Father always. You are there too. There are no limits with all doors open. And again, my name is Joseph Earl Walker III, aka Angel 321121233447-3.
Now playing 1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
Radio.
No.
Okay, here's radio, radio,
Stop.
radio.
Cancel. Okay, hell yeah. Okay. It's been that kind of a day. What's your angel number? Please do share with all. So, as always, again, It's now. It's now time to love. Now. Wake up. Stand up. Speak up. Running a little slow. It's all good. I'll catch up. Just about there. Okay, I'll let that alone. Ooh, don't need it to take up the whole screen. Let's get back over here. So I hope you're standing up. You keep hearing a weird sound. Okay. It's just about time to vote. Yep. I may, and most likely will, at some point in this conversation, mention ET or IT, interterrestrial. And if you didn't already know, you are here with me on this day, dreaming reality with God. And let's get to some music. So before I pull that up though, let me just say that I have not pulled up Pandora. For anybody who has been following these Q&A videos of thought, moments of thought, streams of thought, and that was back in September, I believe the 26th, and I pulled it up today with intent to communicate, to spend a moment of my time, the universe's time, with the thought that there is currently an intelligence here. It is sentient, it is consciousness, and for all intensive and practical purpose, it's best to just operate on the premise that they are beyond, I say they, it does represent a sense of one unity. This intelligence is very aware of you, even though you are not aware of it. It is aware of you. It's reaching out to you. Why? Same reason you're reaching out to it. wants to get to know you. Share. Love you. Just about caught up. Bummer. Oh, wait a minute. This is where I want to go. The pause, the silence. There's so much to be found in the silence. The music is playing. Joseph and his partner, one of his partners, his friend. I'm trying to remember his name. Okay. So I'll leave that to itself. Close that. Minimize memory. I hope you've been thinking about this intelligence that's here right now. It's always been here. I haven't been here since the 26th, I believe. My intent was to come back on the 27th. Had it all set to go, and then just nope, ain't happening. I'm here now. It's October 20th, 2020. I began streaming at 8:20. Here in the year 2020, which from the very beginning of the year I saw it as a year of I don't know if strong is the right word, just a healthy dose of perfect vision. Things coming into focus, seeing what was not seen before. Like this intelligence that's here. Now one could probably, I would not argue, that one could spend an eternity pondering, questioning the possibility, the realization of an intelligence just out of your sight. It's there. It's always been there. It knows everything there is to know about each and every one of you. There is nothing in the end, if you want to believe in ends, there is nothing that can take away that truth. That there is nothing about you that is a secret. be held by you, by anyone. It's just there. So this intelligence, keeping it simple, because we don't have an eternity to ask questions. Why? I think I've gotten that out of the way. You can't deny it. You can't take it away. It's there. It's always been there, long before any of us, long before any of those who came before any of us. This presence, this intelligence was and is here. Even though you can't see it, you're not aware of it, but to be fair, if you don't acknowledge that it's there, you're not going to see it. That's like rocket science. You don't need one to figure this out. So this intelligence wants to know you. How can it get to do that? Have that opportunity in a way that doesn't shock you. To see, to know. The power of this presence, intelligence, is so far beyond any of our imaginings. We've been trying, and that's to our credit. We've been here for quite a go, thousands of years of a stream of thought, consciousness, awareness, growing, becoming. So what's an easy way so you don't shock the system? I'd love to have like little quick inserts of music play that flashes in my mind. Could add some Peter Gabriel there. Shocking the monkey. Music. Use music. It's personal. It's between you and the music. Your thoughts are yours if you so choose to have them remain that way. I guess you don't say anything for the most part. That's all changing though, this new world that's on the horizon. Again, there is an intelligence that knows everything. Everything about all of us. Everything that each and every person has done, is doing, and thinks about being. Billions. Imagine a computer, say a quantum computer. Oh my. That can process billions of streams of thoughts, generating potential possibilities. So back to the music and this intelligence, this presence, and using music to strike up a conversation, to say, hey, you, I'm here. Can you hear me? Right here. Listen. Listen. So using Pandora and my mind, which we all have and all own and possess individually. Some would beg to differ and or seek to change that power and control. So thinking thoughts with intent that there is a presence here, right now, with me, with you, with all. I tend to begin my thought, my stream of thought with this in presence, thinking Are you awake? Did you stand? Speak up. I think to this mind. It's a mind of its own. Hello, hi, salutations, greetings, buenos dias, good day, good night, good now. And then I thought about the first two words of each of these streams, dreaming reality. And a feeling that that's it. Dreaming with God, dreaming reality. Accepting and embracing endless, endless, and forever. Now, right now, reality is so much more than we are being told we can have. Proof. Proof. Y'all want proof. Yet proof of the impossible is not allowed. We are living within the confined parameters, presets of what is and isn't. You pull up Pandora. You're not thinking all that. And clearly I'm thinking about everything. The world. Life. Right now. With this intelligence that knows all. I'm just saying. And you press play. I press play. And I let it play for 3 songs. 1, 2, 3. I like that number. I think I'm a little biased because I'm the 3rd. So it's been with me my whole life. So 3 songs. I always look for something that clearly is defining a response that says, okay, I know it's you, it's me, the presence, the mind. And doing that, this is what I had play. Beyond This Moment was number 1, Patrick O'Hearn. So Flows the River, that was the album. Then Burning For You, Blue Oyster Cult. And then Cry Cry Cry, Johnny Cash, which in the last daily 3, that's what I call these when I do them, it ended with a Johnny Cash. So did this one. Cry Cry Cry, which nothing wrong with it here. So those were the pieces that played. Beyond This Moment, that for me was, as always, clearly where I was. I was thinking, I'm beginning this with the questioning of dreaming reality. What am I trying to say, and what's that all about? Why? second. Okay. Had to show off the shirt that I'm wearing, my 5G evolution of 5G. I didn't want to have the mic in the way in any way at all. So, decided to do this one in color. Although I do like the black and white. I grew up in my early years, that was the family TV was a 12 or 13 inch Zenith black and white TV, and that was TV for quite a number of years. So I'm in color. How's everybody doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hope all is well. Are you better? Promise. Promises. And lies. Free will. You have free will? You believe so? Or is there a sense of threat? Goodwill. Free will. That pesky virus. I got my mask. I wear it only when I have to. Well, I don't wear this one, but I have clean ones to wear when I do go out. But I do keep this one nearby. I love CO2. That's an N95 mask. So when I have to use it, I use it, to get into a store. I'm an in and out kind of person. I'm not a public person. People make me nervous. There's so much bizarre you know what going on right now. I have my supply aid hand sanitizer, 80% alcohol, which is fairly strong, with aloe included, so it's easier on the hands. It's there. I use it. I'm not constantly using it because I'm not constantly in situations where I would be exposing myself, I guess. But it's there when I do feel like I want to use it. And obviously, when I go out and come back home, it's one of the first things I want to do. I don't want to get any kind of sickness. Who does? You? I don't think so. Everybody already set triggers on because I'm talking about the COVID virus. It's insane. It says I'm connected, but keep going. So I have my mask and I have my hand sanitizer, and I have my thoughts, and I'm not out looking to catch anything. Not trying to. And again, I like to be in and out. I don't want to draw any attention to myself. I'm already struggling as it is, trying to understand why people do the shit they do. Crazy. Me. I believe Trump will be the next president. I see the videos of him speaking, and there's just so many people there. And then I see videos of the other candidate, and there's a handful. I mean, it is what it is. The only time I see these people that are for the other candidate is when they want to protest and hurt people for not believing in their guy. That's the world. That's the world we live in right now. People want to hurt people. I get it. I mean, it's not like this mysterious thought that boggles my mind in trying to understand what I'm talking about or thinking about. It's obvious when a person feels hurt, wronged, it's natural to react, to defend. It is what it is. You can't argue it. You have to deal with it. That's the only workable solution, option. Work with it, as opposed to the other, which is clearly opposition, and that is war. Tensions are rising. Those drums are beating louder and much more consistently, with consistency, the volume, the strength, the knowing. Something don't feel right. Something don't smell right. I am sitting. I am not standing. I can't stand. And today I did go out. I shouldn't have, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And onto a bike and pedaled about 5 miles, 2.5 miles each way, trying trying to use mostly one foot with a cane once I arrived at my destination. And again, it was like I want to be in and out. I don't want to have any conversation with anybody over should I be or should I not be wearing a mask. I'm in pain, and I want to do what I do what I needed to do once I was at my destination. Probably gonna pay for it for the next couple days. I definitely won't be going out. I even have water being shipped to me. The end is nigh. Wars is here. It's happening. It's unfolding before our very eyes. It's taking place on so many levels. It's easier that way to make it happen because you're not looking in any one direction because it's coming from so many different directions. How this truth, what's happening right now, what's being denied to the world. It is, because this is a world news breaking story. What's happening right now with Mr. Joseph Biden and Joe and son and his son. Is it going to be swept under the carpet? Is it going to be deemed for sensitive eyes only? Top secret. National security for the welfare of the nation, to keep the peace. To keep what peace? There's peace? We have peace right now? Did we ever have peace? I couldn't tell you. Because you're not allowed to. Yeah. That goes against the accepted thought process. Thinking aloud. Right? I'm here right now telling you there's an intelligence here. Now I may have just pulled up Pandora just for 5:46, quarter till, when I start playing, having the music play. 15 minutes, music played. The conversation never stops. Always, I am dreaming reality with God. We all are. All of us. In the end, look at it that way. Go at it that way. We all get there. We all have that in common. A lot we have in common. I'd ultimately argue we have everything in common at some point in time, somewhere in now, which is everlasting potential. This intelligence is ET. Again, that's one way to look at it. IT. It's intelligence. It's never going to land on lawn. They're not trying to, it's not trying to bring its reality here. Its reality is already here. Yeah. Why would they do that? Why? That's counterintuitive to where they are right now. They are where they are. It always will be. It's a matter of you and I and everyone meeting them there. Over there. I know what's here. I want to see what's over there. Don't you? I do. My whole life, my whole experience, my whole thought, being, from the very beginning, far back as I can remember, that has been at the core of all my thought. The only thing this intelligence can do is like going to a movie, big screen, projecting the possibility. That's all they can do. It can do. People see a lot of stuff. People take some interesting video, pictures, some interesting thoughts to think about, to wonder about. Again, this intelligence, it's never going to land on anybody's lawn. But I mean, there's no reason for such an intelligence. If it could do that, and it clearly most likely has been able, had the potential to do that from the very beginning. Hundreds, thousands, years back. Why wait till now? What's so special about now? What makes now acceptable, okay, for such an event to take place. Nothing is the answer, I say. There is nothing. There is no reason to support the idea of such an event on their part. It makes no sense for them to, I'll show you, I guess, that kind of attitude. That they need to have that kind of attitude. Maybe they will have that kind of attitude. Well, that's what they think of us. I'll show you. Nope. Nope. That's my phone. I always like to think of the phone as my accompaniment to the conversation. Acknowledging, giving a thumbs up. That was a double there. To reinforce the conversation that I'm putting forth, the thought that I'm sharing with you right now. I know it sounds crazy. And so is this. I got all these Democrats, these people that blame Trump for the virus. I'm like, nope. I'm sorry, but you have sadly been taken somewhere. And lost your mind. Absolutely lost it. All sense of rational thinking has left the building. It's unarguable. You can't argue against it. There's nothing to reinforce it as a truth. People die of the flu every year. Every year they die. Lots of people. And if you want to do your homework, it's out there. It's pretty easily available for the moment. Everything's going to change. Everything is changing. And more, it's going to take more and more of you to get to that kind of information. Anyways, the information is out there. The numbers exist. And every year, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people die throughout the year of a flu. And now, I'm not denying that this virus does not exist. Or it does, because it does exist. It's a real virus. I believe the virus is a test, an ongoing test. It doesn't end with that virus. Clearly, it's like a marker. It stands out. It's notable, significant. You see it, you know it, it's there. But it doesn't stop there. I've already laid this out. It's all war. It's a war right now. I mean, if you can't see that right now, I'm sorry. I'm here for you. I'll talk with you all day and all night if you need help in understanding what's happening. I will defend my reasoning. We are in a war. It's already begun. Your politicians, oh my. I decided, because there's so much to pick from. I'm going to pick one. Let's just pick the stimulus. A stimulus check. because of the shutdowns that occurred, and many still are in under order in many places, there has been a decline in the amount of dollars flowing. Many people unable to keep it flowing. They didn't ask for this to happen to the extent that it has over something that happens every year. Again, I don't want to laugh. I shouldn't laugh because I don't want to take away from the seriousness of what is in motion. This test, this ongoing test, which the COVID-19 is just the beginning, a marker point, so to speak. Because this is a thought that's been in motion for a long time. That aside, the governments met early on and came to the thought that to keep the economy going, we need to pump some money out there, to the public. Public didn't ask to have their rights taken away, so to speak, shut down, and loss of revenue. So we're going to put out this payment, $1,200. They passed it fairly easily, I suppose. And there was clear talk that that wasn't, most likely wouldn't be the last, that there would most probably be another one. And that conversation carried on for all the months between the passing of the first up to this day. And that one issue of paying out money, a stimulus check, to the public is being held against the public, used as a bargaining chip on a game board. And the only way the Democrats will pass or sign any such bill to put out a stimulus check to the people, which she has persistently uses against Trump, from her stance that the people need a stimulus check, they need more money, but this is all Trump's fault, the Republicans' fault. And you know what? I'm sorry, woman, but when it comes to the public and the people, this is one of those issues that kind of stands apart from all the other burdens that need to be met. And it should not be held up, used against the people. It's like holding a shotgun to your head, to your chest, to any point in your body that just that's the end. The people. This is something that has to do with the people right now, and all the days between today and a reasonable day allotment of days that initial $1,200 would be used up within a month, an average. Not going crazy, just going out and shopping on the town, but using some responsibility. How long? Because in my mind, the next stimulus check should have gone out within 30 days of that end period. Months later, here we are. They're not going to. I don't see that. Maybe they already have passed it, but Pelosi's 48 hours. No, woman. You need to think about the people, and you guys just need to be responsible. Feeling. You're so disconnected from the reality of what's going on. You're living in la la land. Sorry. All that money just flows through your pockets. Yeah. You need to pass that. It should be on its own. If that's what it takes. It's like it says a lot. It really does, woman. Yeah. Democrats. It's not just her. She's not the only Democrat. I've just seen such insanity all over the place. And I'm not saying Republicans are some gods or anything. Both sides have those things that need to be resolved, worked on, fixed. I think right now, let's get back to Joe Biden. Handful of gatherers at his showings. Democrats argue he's going to be the president. Now all the reporters, all these news agencies, mainstream media, still like Tucker Carlson. Listen to some Sean Hannity. The Five. A random one here and there, but that seems to be the only one that leaves me with something to think about, other than InfoWars. This is a shirt if you want to pick one up yourself, if they still have them. They're at InfoWars, Infowars.com. If you want to know what's going on, a possibility. Band.com. It's like the Democrats, I see them, like the politicians, it's like they know something. It's like somebody knows something. Something's coming. I think they've even been recorded saying, well, they have heard them. It's going to get worse. It's like they know it's coming. People aren't ready. They aren't. I mean, there's so many people that believe in the Democrats. I hear people all the time around here, just Trump, can't stand the man, bad for ya, he's impeached, they believe he's impeached, and I'm like, no, in my mind I'm thinking, no, he's not, that's not true, it's already been put to rest, but it's like impossible. People know what they want to know. That's why I say I don't see very many people actually moving on, so to speak. Even those who have passed away, because those who passed away with a thought a set of a mindset, a lifetime. How many of them? I mean, because I don't hear anybody really talking about. No, I can't say that. I hear a lot. There's so much going on. It's crazy. That made it easier not to be here for almost a month. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. We'll see how my foot's doing. I still haven't been to a doctor. I don't care for doctors. I guess it's a lifetime thing. I've been to doctors in my past, but they're not a favorite. And I guess now more than ever, I think because of this virus, and I'm thinking how doctors are not being, I don't know. I really don't know. Doctors aren't allowed to tell what they see as a truth, a process that's repeating. They're told, no, you can't. And then you got other doctors that are saying, you're going to die. And it's all Trump's fault. No, it's not. It's not Trump's fault. Trump did not create the virus. It was created over in China. Who was all involved in that? That's up for debate. But it was created with intent. Now, I don't think you need a rocket scientist to understand the premise of a virus being created and its intent. Its intent is to do bodily harm, to invade. That's it. That's what it does. That's what it's doing right now with this COVID. But it's mild for the most part. There's been a lot of fudgery with the numbers. People dying of it. I mean, if you got hit by a train and were no more, but you had the virus, they say that's why you died. It's like, no. I'm not on that train. So again, there's this trust thing. I think there's a part of me that this world is just so crazy, and it's like, because it puts me in a certain mindset of not wanting to be here. To me, it's like a sign. 'Cause it's not a good thing. It hurts. Like right now I'm sitting, and so I can feel the gravity. And it's swollen. Some, and it's not. It maybe get more swollen over the next day or two. I don't want to talk about that. That's just why I haven't been here. And why I may not be here tomorrow or the next day. I want to keep talking while I can. Because the Democrats are already saying if Trump wins, he didn't win, not till they say so. Saying that the people are going to react, their followers. And you got Pelosi is on record saying she's just kind of shocked that she doesn't understand why more people aren't doing it more often, like with more consistency. And then you got this large number of people that are just going right along with it, swallowing it up. All the lies and promises. telling you, this stimulus, that's the only one that I think for most people they're thinking about is like right up there as being important. And clearly it is if it's being used as the bargaining chip. Well, yeah, everybody's gonna get one, and they why? Because they need one. They needed one, if we want to be honest. But we're gonna make them wait. I mean, I don't have to wait. And I know you don't have to wait. That's why we're here talking about it. But they are gonna have to wait. That is so sickening, wrong, disgusting. But that's how people seem to operate best. They function on that level, that thought process of just giving it all you can to the other, taking what you can, destroying, if possible, right? Me, I get angry and I scream out what it is that I'm angry about, and leave no doubt as to why, and then I move on. I don't give it any more thought. I move on. Now, that's not true for everybody. There's some pretty interesting minds out there. Yeah, it was 7 billion plus people. You got some good odds. There's an abundance of crazy town. I think with my foot, there's like a pressure element pushing on my mind, like a clock ticking, that kind of a pressure to get my thought out there. A thought that leaves me feeling at peace, knowing I am at peace no matter what anyone says or may think. I am with my peace. I do think we are going to see no landings, but sightings to impress upon the mind great wonderment. What's coming next? With that, it's been an hour and 15 minutes exactly. That's a good point. I wish everyone well, be well, and smile. Try to be safe. And I think it's very important to keep in mind at this point, it's now, we haven't seen nothing yet. It's gonna get crazy.